Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Antoinette, and if you couldn't tell by the title already, I am currently 19 weeks pregnant. And in today's video, I will be showing you guys what exactly I have been eating. I've been eating a very balanced diet during my pregnancy journey, and I want to take you guys along a full day of eating to see what exactly I eat to stay in shape and to maintain good health. I always start off my morning with 1 liter of water. I currently still deal with nausea, even at 19 weeks, and I noticed that when I drink water after my meals, that is when my nausea is at its worst. So my priority is to drink 1 liter of water during the morning and 1 liter at night, so that way my nausea is not so bad throughout the day. And then I just take my nausea medications along with some other vitamins for the day. This is my first time doing a mic'd up video. Today we're doing a leg day. I'm just gonna take you guys through my warm up. When I am warming up my lower body, I just use one of my 𝗗𝗡 Fit resistance bands. These are the marble resistance bands from my website. I also have a long loop band as well. Since I'm doing a little bit of upper body today, I'm going to be stretching out my upper body. So I like to do over the heads for about 5 reps, going front to back, and I like circling around for a few and then going back for a few, just to get my upper body ready for the workout. I'm only doing back today, but it's still good to stretch out your upper body before you get into the workout to prevent any kind of injury. I also like to do band pulls. These are the medium resistance bands, but I do have a light and heavier band depending on what your fitness level is. So with the band pulls, I keep them out in front of me, and then I come to the chest, extending out my arms. I do about 15, sometimes 20 reps with this, and then I go back to over the heads. Guys, there's so many different things you can do with these bands. These bands are a must, especially the long loop, because they're so versatile and you can do so many different things with these bands. One thing I love to do is stretching out my lower body with these bands as well. So I just put this band underneath me and I stretch out my legs. These feel so good. I'm super tight right now, so I definitely like to use the black heavy band when I'm doing these, but I only have my black one today. I like to go to the side, stretch it out for about 10 seconds, and then I switch making sure I'm pulling on this band right here, pulling it as hard as I can. And then I go to the side. Definitely feel that stretch. Super tight today. I honestly don't know why I'm so tight. I think this is my first leg day this week. It's only Tuesday, so pushing this leg against my chest, getting a nice and good stretch in, and then I do the other leg, pulling towards my chest, feeling all of that stretch in my hips. These are good hip mobility stretches to open up your hips, especially since we are doing a leg day. We want to make sure our lower body is as warmed up as possible. So now I'm going to use my resistance bands to get into some lower body warm-ups. This one is medium resistance. You guys already know that warming up is super, super important, and adding in a resistance band into your warm-up routine will make a huge difference, I promise you. I'm going to get into a few lower body drills. I'm going to start with some glute bridges. So with these glute bridges, you're gonna lay on your back. You're gonna have your feet close to your body, your knees shoulder width apart. You never want your knees to cave in. You wanna push it out against the band and have this band right above your knees. When I'm coming up to squeeze, I am tucking in my core and then coming down. Tucking in my core, coming all the way up. So I'm not overextending. I'm tucking it in, squeezing my glutes at the top, and then rest. Sometimes I like to put my arms across my chest like this, or at my sides, it really doesn't matter. But push out against the band, tuck in your core, and squeeze your glutes. Those are the 3 most important tips when you're doing a glute bridge. I do maybe about 10 to 15 reps. My glutes are already on fire. I'm telling you guys, these bands are really good. And these are the only resistance bands I use. I'm not just saying it because it's my own brand, but I love these resistance bands, especially the pink one. You guys know how I feel about the pink resistance band, chef's kiss. So squeezing, making sure you're pushing through your heels the entire time. And I'm doing about 10 to 15 reps. Next, I'm doing some fire hydrants. Again, I'm going to do 10 on the right side and 10 on the left. I have the band right above my knees. I'm not going to overextend my back like this, but I'm going to keep it nice and straight, and then I'm pushing out. I'm about to do about 10 reps on each side. These are called glute fire hydrants. Then 10 on the other side. My glutes are literally on fire. That's why I love doing these resistance band workouts. Just because it gets your glutes fired up, gets your muscles warm and lubricated before you start your workout. And this will help prevent any injuries. That's why it's so good to warm up. I already feel it so much in my glutes. We're going to do kickbacks. I'm going to do 10 on each side, making sure I'm not moving with a lot of momentum. You're just going to kick right back for 10 reps and then 10 on the other side. Up next, I'm going to do some clamshells because of course we can't just warm up our gluteus maximus. We have to get those smaller muscles in our glutes as well. So these clamshells work the gluteus medius and the gluteus minimus. I'm just bending my legs, laying down on my side, and then I'm going to press up. Sometimes I like to pause at the top just to add a little bit more resistance, but I'm doing about 10 on each side. 10 reps on the other side, pushing out against the band. And these targets that side glute. So I'm gonna do one more lower body warm up. Since I already targeted my glutes, I wanna target all of my lower body. So I'm just gonna be doing some body weight squats, knees pushed out against the band, never letting your knees cave in, pushing it out. So not in, but out like this, having my feet shoulder width apart. And every time I am squatting down, I am pushing through my heels. I don't want to be leaned over on my toes. I want to be pushing through my heels. And I'm going as low as I can. It's not really necessary, but if you want to get more glute activation, You're working your glutes at the bottom of the squat. I do about 10 to 15 reps, keeping my face looking directly forward. I am not overextending my head like this. I'm looking right in front of me or just looking slightly down. Legs are all warmed up. Now I'm just gonna do a few quick stretches and then I'm gonna get into my workout. So you guys know the importance of hip mobility exercises. I talk about these a lot in my videos. There's so many different ways that you can do hip mobility drills. I do have an actual video that you can watch if you want to specifically look at hip mobility exercises. But these are good just to open up your hips, get them ready for a lower body day. If you're doing squats, deadlifts, whatever you choose to do, you always want to open up your hips. Again, it doesn't have to be anything strenuous, but you do want to make sure your lower body is stretched and warmed up. So now I'm pushing down against my hip and having my back leg as straight as possible and just pushing down. I like to fold this leg as well, so that way I'm warming up my front and my back leg at the same time and just pushing against that front leg. These feel really good. This is one of my favorite stretches to do. Whatever leg is in front, you're going to push down on that hip. You can either come up straight like this or you can fold down for a deeper stretch. I'm going to fold this leg. So I'm doing the 90-90 drill, pushing against the front leg and the back leg at the same time. Get the best of both worlds, pushing on each side. Next, I'm going to do a frog stretch. So I'm not going to push backwards with the frog stretch. I'm going to come up like this, and I'm going to be pushing downwards. So you want to push down rather than back. If you want a deeper stretch, you can push this foot upwards, pushing up, pushing more pressure on this right side of my hip. Come down, do the other side, or you can do both at the same time. Honestly, the stretch feels so good. This is one of my favorite stretches. I have my knee right in front of me. My camera's on 3%, guys, so I'm not doing a mic'd up during this whole workout. Just going through this warm-up quickly, just record my workout for you guys, but it's not gonna be a mic'd up. If you guys do like mic'd up workouts, I can definitely start doing them more, so please let me know in the comments below. I'm pushing against this front heel, and what I also like to do is swing back and forth. Stretching out this hamstring right here, and then I'm coming out, coming back, stretching out those hamstrings. So I like to go back and forth a few times, or you can hold this one in place, pushing out against this heel, or you can come back and just hold that hamstring stretch. These feel really good. Never neglect your hamstrings when you're warming up. Again, I like to go back and forth. You can just hold it on one side and then come to the other side, hold it. These are stretching out your hamstrings. So that completes my lower body mobility drills. Again, if you guys are interested in my resistance band collection, links are right down below. I'll make sure to put it in the description box. But we're gonna get into this workout. I don't want this video to be too long. I will see you guys in the gym. Meal prep all ready for the week. I did eat my dinner and I put in the rest of the meal prep in these glass containers. I just have, here, let me guys show you again. I have the salmon, some sweet potatoes, broccoli, and the carrots. And then on the sweet potatoes for my dinner tonight, I just topped it with cinnamon and honey for some taste. This is my meal prep for the week. Looks delicious. I just made 5 for the week, and I'm going to be putting these in the freezer, but I have these 2 right here, and then I have 3. So I am all ready and set for the week. So that completes my full day of eating. Like you guys saw, I wanted to make it as balanced as possible. My non-negotiables, again, with every meal, always getting in a fruit and or vegetable, along with some kind of protein. I did have some cookies because I was craving them. I want to make my diet as balanced as possible. As long as 90% of the day I'm eating something healthy, then that 10% I can give into cravings. So that is what I'm sticking by. This is helping me stay in shape and fit throughout my pregnancy. I hope you guys got some inspiration from this video. Just because you're pregnant doesn't mean it's a time where you can just let go and just eat whatever you want. Obviously, we want to stay in the best shape as possible, put on healthy weight, and snap right back when the baby comes, because the body's about to be on point. We are not wasting no time. And that is the ultimate goal, is that after pregnancy, I can just snap right back into my pre-pregnancy body. Of course, it's not going to look exactly the same. I don't expect it to look exactly the same, but as long as I'm still confident in the body that I'm in, still working towards my health goals, then that's all that matters. But at the end of the day, I'm not just doing this for myself. I'm not eating healthy and picking healthy options to eat for myself. I am doing this for the child that I am carrying, because at the end of the day, the foods that I put into my body is literally, all those nutrients is literally going to my child. So I want to make sure that they are getting the best nutrients. So that's what keeps me motivated, inspired. It keeps me striving in this pregnancy journey, is just to eat as healthy as possible, not only for my own internal health, but for the child that I am carrying. And not every day looks like this. Not every day am I eating all my vegetables, all my fruits, all my lean proteins, because there are days when I give into my cravings and I will eat out or eat something unhealthy. But as long as 80% of the week I am making healthy choices, I'm going to allow myself that 10 or 20% to give in to my cravings. But I'm just making sure the majority of the foods that I eat throughout the week is healthy choices. So that's what I've been sticking to, and that's what's been helping me stay in shape and just stay fit throughout my pregnancy. I do hope you guys get a bunch of tips, meal prep ideas, and just inspiration from this video. And if you guys love all the pregnancy and fitness / nutrition related videos, then please like, comment, and subscribe so I know to keep posting this kind of content. All my social links are right down below at Antoinette Maria Fit, and make sure you check out my website at AntoinetteMariaFit.com. You will see a bunch of workout programs, meal plans, along with one-on-one online coaching if you are interested in losing fat, building muscle, just becoming your best self. I may be the perfect coach for you, so check that out. And I'm going to just finish up my drink, watch Love is Blind, even though the season is literally horrible right now. But I will see you guys in the next video.